Ladies, gentlemen, and Klingons, I am Yuzral. The game is Star Trek Online. Season 14, Emergence, has launched. We have a new fleet holding the Draanur colony, we have a couple of new queues, we have a new specialisation, the Miracle Worker, another reason not to throw the Ferengi out of an airlock, or maybe a good reason to throw the Ferengi out of an airlock. It rather depends on what you get in the Phoenix prize packs. And most importantly of all, because it's an excuse to do another episode, there is a new featured mission. This is Melting Plot, and it is the latest advancement in Star Trek Online's story. So without further ado, well, we'll have one bit of further ado first. Spoilers. This is the latest plot episode, and consequently, if you haven't played it, there are quite likely to be some, well, spoilers. Just saying, you might want to go and watch something else if you want to keep any plot twists, surprises, or developments a secret for your own first playthrough. If you don't, however, feel free to continue watching. So, as usual, this is accessed through the journal. It is currently in a quick access bar here. And there we are. We are visiting the Draanur system to learn about the new joint Luukari Kentari colony project, but the colonists have their own secrets. Look, I've been to Innsmouth, it can't be any worse than that. And of course everyone else wants it as well. So let's just hail them up and see where this goes. Ah, Yuzral, everyone's favourite intragalactic messenger boy. Bet you never thought you'd be reduced to that when you got the gold piping on your shirt.
The Kentari and Luukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Draanur system. Starfleet has been assisting both groups on the project, as have other Alliance members. I'd like you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. There's been Tzenkethi activity in neighboring sectors, and both the Luukari and Kentari have clashed with them in the past. Draanur itself has little tactical value, but the Tzenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe.
Yes, little tactical value, but the Tzenkethi haven't been caring about that of late. At least, not caring about conventional tactical value. Unconventional tactical value, apparently so, given their tendency to have, well, exterminatus random worlds, although we just seem to have been trying to stop them of late. No one seems to have seriously gone out and asked them, hey guys, why are you going to all this trouble? Then again, that would be sensible. It would be diplomatic. It would be assuming that just because they don't like us very much, that they're not actually total idiots. However, let's have a quick look at the shinies. The usual XP and expertise, weekly reward, 720 dilithium ore, and the preeminent warp cores, which look like a very nice, defensive and orgs focus. So, science healer build? Certainly on the warp cores at least. Shield power buffs, resilience buffs. The impulse engines favour high energy since they're hyper impulse drives, extra shield power, extra turn rate. And the deflector boosts auxiliary, boosts physical damage resistance, more shield capacity. Interesting. You'd almost call it a tanky build, but it's designed... Wait a minute. Look at that shield capacity. Left and right boosted, rear boosted even more. Is this a set for running away? I didn't think that was ever a Tzenkethi characteristic, but never mind. Off we go. Let us head to the Draanur system and go make nice to the new colony. Initiate transwarp. Initiate very quick transwarp, and it's free. Yay! Begins the mission. Hey guys!
Welcome to the Draanur system. Construction of the colony is underway and on schedule. We're lucky. We would have missed this system if the crew of our survey ship hadn't taken a closer look at the anomaly here.
Excellent, so I do not need to find new ways to motivate the construction crews. It is quite unusual, isn't it? It's a odd little wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, spacey-wacy donut. Space, once again, is flat. It is quite unusual, isn't it?
Very. The anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon, and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided a number of modular building units for use at the colony site.
Yes, we're quite adept at beaming down and colonising planets. Sometimes we'll even bother to ask the natives first. Starfleet is quite adept at this. Also, little tactical value. This sounds like a perfect staging point for a fleet. What do you mean, little tactical value? Why has Quinn still got an admiral's pips? Oh wait, the Dilbert principle. They kicked him upstairs, didn't they?
Captain LaForge is standing by on the Challenger. Let's not keep him waiting.
Absolutely, he might blow up the ship out of idle boredom. Helm, set a course for the Challenger's location. I'm assuming he hasn't wrecked it already. Hey, Geordie, how's the warp?
I hope the Draanur Anomaly didn't give you too much trouble getting here. We've been working with the Kentari and the Luukari to study it. We know it's some sort of subspace disruption, similar to what Starfleet has seen in the Delta Triangle.
Ah, right. Well, you still got your warp core intact, so that's a good start.
Not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Kumarke and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but we could use some more. Mind lending us a hand before we head down to the colony?
Of course I wouldn't mind. Fine, let's go play Scan the Wibbly Wobbly. And limited cloaking field. Long-range sensor disruptions. Which idiot decided this system had no tactical or strategic value?
Let's begin with a I've seen some strange data at that level.
Yes,
Here. It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
Yes, it's a glowing purple-orange torus. Alright, donut if you're feeling unscientific. Scans the system. Let's see what they missed. Scan, 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 scan the wibbly. What do we got? We're not getting anything, at least nothing useful from the lateral sensors. We may need to get to close range to get more meaningful results, and then it all goes completely wrong, because if this thing messes up sensors, what's it going to do to little things like antimatter containment fields? Triangulate a position for a new scan.
It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. It might cut down on the interference.
Or it might just break the sensors. But hey, let's try it.
Located an ideal area. Let's try again there.
And of course it wasn't going to be just your sensors, not unless your science crews are drooling in wait, okay, maybe it is just your sensors. Right, let's go check the Anomaly Nexus. Yes, somebody leave something here? Okay. I notice you're letting me poke into the potentially unknown bit of space first. Alright, all stop. Scans the anomaly. And match the amplitude, match the waveform. Frequency, rather. There we go.
But I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
Ah.
Let's study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
Okay, round we go.
How peculiar. This material isn't orbiting, it's just drifting.
Wait, that's violating several significant laws, mostly those regarding gravity. If this thing has no propulsion, then what's going on here? Huh. Okay. So gravity, or at least the gravity from over there, just looked over here and said, you know what, guys, take the day off. Power to shields. I trust nothing at this point. Right, there's something very weird going on. Let's poke it with a stick. Oh, let's also manually calibrate the lasers. Don't I have an ensign for this? Apparently not. Oh, wait, no, there was an airlock accident last week, wasn't there? Oh yeah, whoops. Well, should really be more careful. Yay!
S-type asteroids, mostly iron and silicates. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Right, so... Except for...
Giving some strange readings. Let's take a closer look.
Nothing out of the ordinary, except for the completely ordinary asteroids that are ignoring the laws of physics as we know them. That, by definition, is something out of the ordinary. Who trained Geordie's science crews? Oh well, let's go have a look at the satellite. After all, everything else in the system appears to be broken, so why not the electronics? Okay, coming up on target point, dump from impulse.
Relays are offline. We need to realign.
Really? Well, first I am going to inject portable supernova into my power systems, and then we're going to tiptoe up to the emitter with everything fully charged, and wait and see what happens. After all, it could be that the emitter de-aligned out of its own perverse nature and shoddy workmanship former Chief Engineer LaForge, but it may also be that something gave it a little bit of a nudge. Let's see if the Tzenkethi have been tampering, shall we?
Well done.
Well?
I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicated area.
What? What, that was it?
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
Oh goody, because learning what's happened to the moon is...
To get closer to the moon first.
Okay, fess up, who forgot to pack the long-range probes? Or even the medium range? I mean, we're in the same planetary orbit here. This is spitting distance, even in intra-system terms. And you're telling me our probes don't have... budget cuts. I knew the Iconian War had hit hard, but that's pushing it a bit far. Alright, dump from impulse, all stop. Let's go launch a probe and see if staying here is going to fry everybody's brains. Probe away and yoink. Probe away, ensigns away as well, but hey, we didn't need them for the mining laser back there.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
We also have a vacancy. Does anyone want to volunteer?
Have extensive facilities on Draanur. They can help.
Oh goody.
Sounds good. I'll see you planetside.
Alright, well let's go planetside then and go have a look at this new world. Looks like mostly oceans, some shallow atolls and island chains, a couple of major land masses, polar caps. Whoa, has anyone noticed that the axial tilts looks off? I mean, the star angle is over there, the orbit is there. The polar caps, interestingly, well, there is a polar cap down there in what looks like permanent night cycle. Maybe? I suppose a lot depends on the orbital angle. I'm assuming it's orbiting the orbital axis is through the polar caps, but that would make sense if those areas are permanently at low latitude, but that would imply that then this whole sector was on a constant night side and the other side constant day side, so I'm not sure how they're maintaining their thermal equilibrium. Maybe this planet's so inhabitable.
The progress we've made here. We've done a lot in a short period of time, and I think you'll be impressed. Ready to beam down and see what we've been working on?
When I finish remarking that the entire planet may, well, only be inhabitable along the Terminator regions. Also, Geordie, what's making that noise? Fine, we'll go downstairs. Only thing to get you to shut up.
Welcome to the colony. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around.
Let's also cut your coffee ration down, Geordie. I swear you've been hitting...
I'm impressed by the technology that our partners brought to this project. Working with it has been a rewarding experience for all of us.
I trust you got the blueprints and the patent rights? No? Oh, well, that's what you get for promoting engineers, isn't it? Right, so Romulan Shuttle, Federation Shuttles, Ferengi Shuttle. Oh, well, I suppose it's always handy to have something deniable. Let's go take a quick amble around. Oh, no, we're not meant to go that way. Someone's left some crates there. Yes, all right, I'm coming. No need to get impatient with me. Hey, guys. And, ooh, Kajima?
Welcome. I'm Kajima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting.
The Federation is always glad to be of assistance with fledgling colonies, especially fledgling colonies on worlds of no tactical value, and whom will be suitably grateful that they will presumably cough up assistance and maybe even join the Federation in future episodes. Because we have totally no ulterior motive for helping these people out.
Trying to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Luukari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance, they've included considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
That actually sounds like a smart idea. I'm not sure why anyone's complaining. We'll keep an eye out for it. Well, what she means, of course, is that we haven't turned it...
The hidden paradise, don't you think?
Yes.
Minimum level of terraforming here.
Oh, good. Define minimum level of terraforming. 10% of the native species wiped out? Yeah. Still, it's very pretty. I'll give it that. And honestly, I thought you wanted me to take a look at this place on my own time and my own terms. What are you two? It's a plant. I honestly don't... Okay, I will inspect the plant. Ooh. Didn't seem to like that very much. Inspect the xenoscaping.
And Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our
Yes.
output continues to impress. This display will confirm that.
It's like watching someone trying to show off a teacher, isn't it? Okay, alright then, let's have a look at the Master Systems display.
You can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Draanur.
Makes sense, but I still hope you've got a fusion reactor somewhere by way of backup. I'll admit you don't want to use an antimatter reactor, not on a planet that you want to be habitable for the next few millennia.
Isn't it?
Yes, it's very, very impressive. Hello, Karun. It's a waterfall. Well, actually, it's several waterfalls.
It's quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here.
Okay, and how much power do you think we're going to get?
All this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round. Now, the challenge will be to capture that energy without disrupting the ecosystem.
3 kilowatts, even on 20th century standards, that's nothing. That's 2 kettles. 2 rather weak kettles by British standards. Most British kettles and ovens tend to work at about the 2 kilowatt margin, so... yeah, that, as hydroelectric power goes, that's a complete and total failure. Might I suggest you need something in the megawatt range? Still, if you want to do it, thanks for your time.
Excellent view of the colony grounds.
Yes, okay, I'll follow you. Oh. Kamarka, where are you off to? I mean, I appreciate the view of the aft, but damn it, Geordie, stop chasing alien tail. Geordie? Follow the maniacs. The last time he decided to get jiggy with the space babe of the week, it ended very badly for him, as I recall. Ooh, it is pretty. I'll give them that, and...
The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect it.
Or if we pack up and leave. But you're not going to do that, are you?
Science lab. They're working on some exciting projects.
Ah,
As you can see,
exciting.
we've made considerable progress here.
Yes, you have.
I'm quite proud of our achievements.
Yes, I'm quite...
Done. But the foundation we've laid is solid.
I'm quite certain that when we get Sugihara down here, he will be petitioning hard for you to be admitted to the Federation as a... oh wait, no, I'm getting several episodes ahead of myself, aren't I? Okay. Still, it is... I'll give him this. It is shiny. It is very shiny and nice and pristine. Makes you wonder if there's a serpent in this paradise.
Researchers can be a bit eccentric.
They're scientists and they don't get out too much. Their eccentric is going to be the least of our worries, isn't it?
We should be able to get results from one of the lab consoles here.
Excellent, let's just help ourselves. Checks the data. Poke, prod, poke. Okay. There's mathematic probe. Lunar scale only slightly larger. High density core, large amount of silicate and germanium. Well, we do tend to ignore the worlds that aren't familiar and therefore useful. Okay, well, let's go talk to the eggheads. Hey guys! This presumably is our resident comedy duo, or possibly our resident duo of doom. It can go either way when you're dealing with scientists who don't get out of the lab enough.
Ah, we've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data to us. We've already been analyzing it. I'll let my companion Eshel explain the findings in more detail.
Yes, thank you. We thought it was interesting as well. We just have totally no idea of why it's interesting.
Thank you, my dear. The first thing I realized is that the inert particles should be orbiting to obey gravity, rather than holding position. I've been focusing my attention there, while Ursha has been reviewing the logs from the disabled satellite. Here, check the probe data from the moon. If some outside force was acting on the particles, it should also be affecting the moon.
Except that the moon was orbiting where the particles weren't. But at least you spotted the fact that the laws of physics had apparently taken the day off around here. Good starting place.
My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium here. There wasn't any outside. Where did that come from?
Well, I assume they pulled some samples off the moon.
We do have a few of the crystals here. Strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting them. Oh, they're very safe down here.
Transporter room, I have 1 batch of crystals and 2 idiots for immediate deposition into deep space.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh, goody. A few crystals. A tiny number of crystals.
Despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Oh, besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kumarke, Tzenkethi ships have just entered the system.
So, safe from long-range scans, yes. What about the short-range ones? Also...
An unknown projectile at the moon.
Well, I hope no one was buying any holiday property on that moon. Whoopsie. Because your property value just went through the floor.
That's not good.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
May?
Tzenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses.
That's not our only problem.
Why are they so interested in these crystals?
Well, we could have asked them 2 episodes back, but...
They're hatching?
Oh. Well, now we know the answer to that one. Grenade.
The Tzenkethi are turning toward the planet. They're heading for us.
Yes, and I think we know why.
This is online right now.
Yes, before we do that, however, congratulations on your promotion, Geordie. You are now officially in command here. You're the only one I see wearing white shoulders on your uniform, after all. Come on, my fellow lowly minions. Let us escort Captain LaForge to his objective. Forwards, forwards, forwards. To the exterior. Okay. Alright. Clear the... Ye gods, these things spread fast. Also, that was disgusting. I hope it washes out. Oh, energy dampening armor. Don't ask where the bug got the armor from. You probably don't want to know who its last name is. Yes, it says, I see you, Captain. I also see the large army of bugs coming this way. Hey, guys. Well, let's pop our own bug.
I think I can tap into their comms from here.
That's nice. How about you tap into the bug repellent dispensers? Okay. Defend Geordie. Okay, downstairs, next set of defense controls. We're not even going to bother grabbing the cheap loot. Only the good stuff. Also, lots of bug parts. Also, probably door. Definitely door, in fact. Okay, so far so manageable. Geordie, we have a lot of bugs in here. Why did I not bring... Actually, did I bring the flamethrower? I'm not actually sure. Note to self, bring the flamethrower.
Head down to the beach and around.
What cargo? I'm too busy up to my eyeballs in bugs over here. Okay, right. Hey. Yes, it is. That's nice. Would you mind hailing them and saying, oh my word. That was not good.
Captain, beam down across the salt. Purge the Draanur.
Yes, alright, we have a name for our pain, do we? Okay, the Draanur. Right, okay. Forwards, forwards, forwards. We need to get down to the beach. Handley, the auto-navigation system is still working just in case you were lost. What is that? Does anyone else think that looks just a little suspicious now? Also, how did a few germanium crystals hatch this many bugs? We were going to take them right back to the moon when we were done. Pair of lying hounds. We appear to have accidentally fragged most of the colony. Hi, guys!
Your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you here to bomb us or to eradicate this swarm?
Both?
There are only a few Draanur here. Let's clear this place and be done.
50 credits has burned sheds of scales again.
Ah. Well, this is Tzenkethi. At least Tzenkethi are temporarily on our side. We could have avoided the last few episodes if we'd bothered to talk to these guys first. Oh. Would you mind pointing the huge gun somewhere else? Thank you. Oh, more bugs. Hey guys.
Tenacious.
Thank you. Are you talking about me or the bugs?
Which? The bugs or the colonists?
I was wondering that as well. Thank you, I think. Alright, pour it on. Let's go pop us some bugs. Yoink. Ooh. One Tzenkethi lockbox. And, oh, we have friendly drones. Thank you. Time to keep moving. Kumar, might suggest letting me take point. I have got a sniper rifle and a bigger gun. I'm just saying. Clear right. Clear forward. Never mind, we found them all. Pop out another ice and let the Tzenkethi bring the fire. Not that much fire. Not that much fire. Not right there, if you don't mind. It would be a shame if we were to accidentally shoot each other in the back at this point. Not we're on the moment of getting some understandings. Nethpar?
The Draanur infestation has been dealt with. Your assistance is appreciated. A suggestion? This colony has been using open communication channels. That is unwise. You never know who may be listening in out there after all.
And now we know why they knew where to look. Incidentally, now that we've got rid of the menace, you've got no reason to attack this world? Just saying.
Let me check my scanner. The infestation seems to be eliminated. Usually it's best to be absolutely sure, but there doesn't appear to be a need to waste a protomatter weapon.
Yay! Well, just went bang.
Take immediate action if you suspect the presence of Draanur.
Oh, good. Now, I realise we should have asked you this several episodes back, but who are the Draanur and why they got you so worried? Also, thank you for the firepower. Oh, wait. Can we talk them out of this? Just quickly get Nethpar back to her ship? As in, right now? Oh. I thought they were... I thought we were trying to... Oh, solid. Hell, the Tzenkethi. Attack.
Tzenkethi comms.
Well, start talking to them. Or failing that. I think the Tzenkethi need a slight change of leadership, don't you? Yes, I know. So all we have to do is make sure she actually has a chance. Repulsors. Make sure you stay under the forward guns. Yes. I know, Geordie, I know. I've run a great deal more in the way of colony defence than you have, my friend. Just knock that frigate in the back.
More ships on sensors. Watch your flank.
Oh, thank you. You watch yours. I'm going to just mop up here, and once they're gone... Right, so... Really? What's the body count running at so far, Admiral? Evasive maneuvers. Get between that ship and the planet.
We're blocked out.
They're not stupid. Right, open fire. Hit the command ship. Youch. Call in all available fire support. Get a scan on him. And then basically hit him with everything. Also, patch up the hull, quick. Okay, I think there might have been a little impromptu mutiny. Neth?
I am Captain Nethpar. My commanding officer is incapacitated, and I have assumed control of Tzenkethi forces in this sector. Let us cease hostilities and speak reasonably.
Okay, Captain, I'm listening.
As you and I both know, planet Draanur has been completely scourged of what we call Draanur. There is no reason for further conflict between us. We will leave this system peacefully, if you are agreeable.
I'm extremely agreeable to that. Would you mind telling me who the Draanur are before you go? We've never actually run into these guys before.
Warning, the Autarch's resolve is unwavering. He will not rest until the Draanur are no more, and he will not spare anyone in his way. Choose your side carefully.
We'd noticed, believe you me.
The Tzenkethi must be terrified of these Draanur. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Tzenkethi don't scare easily. Fortunately, Some of the Tzenkethi are willing to see reason. Things could have been a lot worse if Captain Parr hadn't intervened on our behalf. For now, we need to let the Alliance know what we've learned here. Safe travels.
Safe travels to you too, Captain, and keep an eye on that warp core coolant. Wait. Apparently we can find reverse, just not forwards. So that brings us to the end of Melting Pot. All that's left is to hail the messenger boy and see what he's got to say.
This new information on the crystals the Tzenkethi have been attempting to eradicate is disturbing to say the least. Starfleet will be monitoring the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. We'll be doing all we can to study them, and, if necessary, protect them. Despite the incident at Draanur, we don't know if this species is truly hostile. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Luukari and Kentari governments. They're going to proceed at Draanur despite the incident. We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Tzenkethi reprisals.
And maybe some could go and ask the Tzenkethi why they are so terrified of these Draanur, I think it was. But I dare say that would be too sensible to try it, so we'll just grab ourselves a new warp core and a few extra bits and pieces. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of Melting Pot, and we finally did the first stages of what we should have done the moment we found out the Tzenkethi were throwing protomatter bombs about, namely rung them up and asked why. I am Yuzral. That has been Melting Pot, the latest episode in Star Trek Online, and until next time, farewell.